Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. Well, it's been quite a news day today. I actually did 2 videos for the first time in forever. I'm doing a third and possibly a fourth. CBS just announced it's ending Stephen Colbert's Late Show and claim it's purely a financial decision. Because I don't think it's a ratings decision. Quoting a CBS spokesman, this is purely a financial decision against a challenging backdrop in late night. It is not related in any way to the show's performance, content, or other matters happening at Paramount. Now, just want to point out that Paramount just settled a lawsuit with Donald Trump. So probably as part of that, it's a $16 million settlement, which faced widespread criticism, including from Colbert, who said he dubbed it a big fat bribe. And it came amid a multi-billion-dollar merger effort by Paramount with the entertainment giant Skydance. And that will require approval by Trump's Federal Communications Commission. Personal vendetta much? Okay. Not only does this get rid of Colbert, but it gets rid of The Late Show, which started with David Letterman. You know, back in the early 80s, I think is when that happened. It was the late 70s or early 80s. So let's look at this decision, this purely financial decision, which could very well be true. It's purely financial, as in if the FCC doesn't allow us to have this merger, that's a lot of money we don't have, and that's finances. Come on down. What's Paramount's decision to get rid of Colbert? Give me the background on this one. For entertainment purposes only. Money, money, money. We like our money. We want our money. Here's your financial practicality crossed with the levers. There's an agreement here. This could be the separation from Colbert. They're looking at it, okay? And then underneath it is all secret agreements that were made, contracts. And they said it had nothing to do with the ratings of Colbert's show, which I'm assuming is doing really well. This is something, from Paramount's point of view, this is something bigger. What they want underneath it all, what's behind the scenes, is they want to make their money. And I do think this is the FCC approval. And they understand that probably an agreement was made that they had to go separate ways with that show. In the past, you got the Nine of Swords. An $18 million lawsuit, which is a bribe and should have been fought by Paramount, is driving this. Colbert has been a fierce critic of Donald Trump. Current situation is the King of Wands. A man making making the decision in this case. I don't think this is Colbert. I think this is the higher ups in Paramount making that decision. They would rather take some short-term rockiness by firing Colbert and maybe see a decrease in revenues in order to see this deal through. Not doing it's going to cause problems with this current administration. Lesson to be learned is the Ace of Cups. It's a strong emotional decision. Somebody maybe is overly emotional in this case. You know, if Donald Trump gets his way, they're going to kowtow him. They already gave him $18 million. That wasn't enough. Out he goes. And there he goes. Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it's purely financial. But you're gonna have to try a little harder to convince me that it was anything other than knowing that Donald Trump is a petty, vindictive bully who absolutely would prevent a merger from going through. That would make wealthy men even wealthier. What's Donald Trump's role in all this? For Carter, what is Donald Trump's role in all this? If I get the Hierophant card, that would be the FCC. But what's Donald Trump's role in all this? Four of Swords, wanting to quiet the criticisms. Money, appealing to wealthy people, making money, and approval of that dealing, and holding him hostage. Celebration. Yeah, celebrating a victory over silencing somebody over money. I'm going to hold up this deal. You won't get your money. I've got you where I want you. Not the Hierophant, but you could also look at it as when the settlement happened, a secret part of the settlement that was here was a victory for Trump. He wants to go after the person who's been criticizing him. And, Paramount agreed to it. Paramount agreed to kill their golden goose. Now, I don't think that's part of the $18 million settlement. I think, again, Trump is a mob boss. So everything is about leverage or blackmail or extortion. This is basically extortion. It's both. You will do what I tell you to, or else bad things are going to happen. You won't get this thing through here, so you have to do what I want, and I want Colbert off the air. Paramount hasn't needed anything from the federal government until now, which gives Donald Trump his opportunity to force this through. What's next for Stephen Colbert? This little four-carder. What's next for Mr. Colbert? Six of Swords. He's going away for a while. Off the airwaves. Because there's your waves. Going away. It'll be an emotional goodbye. He's going to miss it. The World card. I don't know. Could he potentially either change his line of work or go overseas? Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. There's an opportunity here. I think he's going to be fine financially. He might be working on as he goes away, this might open the door for a new project for him to work on. Something he's passionate about and something that really drives the crusade for him. Things are going to work out for Stephen Colbert. We may not hear from him for a little bit, but that doesn't mean he's not working on something. In a way, Donald Trump, it's like Star Wars, strike me down and you make me stronger. Trump has kind of forced Colbert out of a safe, comfortable, I don't want to say easy, but safe, comfortable thing. And now it's going to give Colbert an opportunity to go forward and do something different. Something maybe he's really passionate about because he should be financially set for the rest of his life. So we can be upset at the loss, but let's find out what happens next. Okay? We'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching this video and supporting my channel. I appreciate it. This reading is for entertainment purposes only, but I hope you found it insightful, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.